Welcome to the Figure Four TV. Figure Fours, how y'all feeling? We gonna talk Royal Rumble tonight, guys. So come on in and hit that like button, and we gonna have a good old conversation about this year's Royal Rumble. Cause this year's Royal Rumble, man, has the potential to be one of the best Royal Rumbles, one of the greatest Royal Rumbles of all time. Yes, this Royal Rumble is getting compared to the 1992 Royal Rumble because it's star studded. It got so many stars, guys. We got Roman, we got CM Punk, we got John Cena, we got Drew Mack, we got Seth Rollins, Jay Uso. It's just the list goes on, right? And think about it, it's 30 man. And already half the field is superstars. So we gonna talk about it today. We're gonna talk about booking, how and what I would like to see. And you guys feel free. The link is pinned to the top. So if you want to join the conversation, you can join the conversation, guys. I mean, just opinions, just wrestling opinions, and how we like to see it. We're gonna have some ups and downs today. You might not like how I see it, but I'm no fool, and I know how WWE is. I've been a pro wrestling fan for about 35 years now. 35 years, maybe even 38. But so guys, and let's go on and start with our surprises, the surprise entries. Let's go start with the surprise entries for the women. And here's my take. At any given time, you guys let me know your take in the chat. Who's your surprise entries? So we're gonna start with the women, guys, in no particular order. I think that let's start with Alexa Bliss. I think we will be seeing Alexa Bliss. She would definitely make her return at this year Royal Rumble. I see her coming in early too. I see her coming in early. Not one of them late numbers. Next, guys, for our surprise entries on the women's side. And I put her as a surprise, but it should be no surprise. This is the best time to bring her back, and that's Jade Cargill. Jade Cargill, I definitely see her storyline going in full speed here at the Royal Rumble. When she come back and her music hit, her attacker should already be in the ring. And Bianca should be in the ring, and hopefully Naomi should be in the ring along with her attacker. And she should come, and everybody gonna think she coming in there to attack Bianca or Naomi, and her attacker gonna be right there in our face. And y'all guys might be thinking, who's her attacker? Charlotte Flair, guys. That's when we will get to see Charlotte. I know we itching, and we scratching to see Charlotte or Becky or one of the two. Give us one of the two. Well, we might see Becky coming up, but we not gonna see Charlotte until this Royal Rumble. And Charlotte is definitely the person that fits the bill on being Jay Cargill's attacker. So that's a whole nother video. You guys go check that video out. I did a video on the channel, so you guys could go check that out. But definitely Charlotte will be back at this year Royal Rumble as a surprise entry. That music gonna hit, and we gonna lose our mind because we miss her until we realize that what she is. Until she better be a heel. But if she's Jade Cargill attacker, then she's definitely a heel. So be looking forward to see Charlotte. I won't be surprised, guys, if we see Tessa Blanchard. You know WWE got a good partnership and a good deal with TNA now. I mean, we got a good deal with TNA. So I would not be surprised if we see Tessa pull up at this year Royal Rumble. The man or the woman, for that matter. Tessa could go with the men. She could get him in a good little go. Salute to Tessa, man. It's good to see that people are starting to warm up to her. You know what I mean? When people apologize, let that be it. You know what I mean? We don't need people to kiss our butt. Just apologize and move forward, and don't and learn from your mistake. Stop holding people to notch to everything. Everybody want to hold everybody to a mistake. They don't want them to hold themselves to a mistake, but they want to hold people to a mistake. Let's let it go. They apologize and let it go. Salute to Tessa. I would love to see Tessa. Oh, Charlotte popped up. Charlotte said, yeah, Charlotte, imagine this. Imagine this in this year, Royal Rumble. Imagine we get a Charlotte Flair and a Tessa Blanchard face off in this year, Royal Rumble, guys. That's something else. And don't be surprised, guys, if we get a Nikki Bella, you can look, but you can't touch. Don't be surprised if the music hit, guys, because Nikki Bella been seen around in backstage, and so she might be that Hall of Fame female that they normally shove out around Royal Rumble WrestleMania season, a feud with one of the girls. So I could definitely see her feuding with Liv Morgan, give Liv something to do, because we about tired of Liv and Rhea. So I could see her feuding with Liv and Judgment Day and Dom, and you know what I mean? Because we all know Nikki could take Dom from Liv. Easy. That's what Nikki do. That's Nikki Bella. That's what she do. Man, salute to Nikki Bella for being back though. I know she got a lot of her supporters. I wish it was Brie though. I always liked Brie better than Nikki. I always liked Brie Bella. I mean, all right, guys. So now we're gonna go over to the men's surprises. We're gonna go to the top five, my top five men's surprises, and in no particular order, guys. The number one surprise that I think we're gonna see is Big E Langston, guys. I think Big E will be back. Big E will definitely be back to settle the score, get the rivalry going, get the feud going with the New Day, with Kofi and Xavier. So I definitely think Big E will be back at this year's Royal Rumble. That's my number one man's surprise. Number two, guys, not a surprise, but we know Trick's no longer the NXT champion, but he still got that hot intro. So I can't wait to hear Whoop That Trick. Plus, you know what I mean? I was talking with my guy Red Carpet Ring. Y'all also know him as Toxic Ring Scandals, and we was tugging on this one. We was saying him or Oba. I don't see both of them in. So it's either him or Oba, but then I started to think you don't put Oba in a match like that, because then you gotta eliminate him, because you know he ain't gonna win. And you know what I mean? You want to keep Oba strong. So I can see Trick in this match doing his thing and also getting eliminated, and don't hurt him none. You know what I mean, guys? So definitely can't wait to hear Whoop That Trick. Guys, my next surprise entry is gonna be Ricky Starks. For those of you that don't know him, he's predicted to be the next Rock. He's the future Rock. I find it interesting that Final Boss, he might be he might be Final Boss might be a surprise entry. Imagine a face off between The Rock and Ricky Starks in the 2025 Royal Rumble. But I definitely got Ricky Starks. I think it's time for him to get up off the couch and come on and do some wrestling. I don't know though. I don't know his contract situation. And you know, Tony Khan he is becoming quite a Vince McMahon, y'all. Now we cooked Vince for years for doing some things, and Tony Khan have done every single thing Vince has done. We still waiting for Ray Phoenix to come on over and join Penta. But hopefully Ricky Starks is out of that and he's just staying low so that he can make his surprise entry in the Royal Rumble. I love to see Ricky Starks get it in the Royal Rumble. Now, next guy's gonna cause some controversy, guys, because I got a scenario. Next up, guys, surprise entry, Wade Barrett, guys. I think Wade Barrett gonna be in there. I think Wade Barrett gonna be in there, and I think he is going to be the guy to eliminate Drew Mack. See, Drew Mack focused. He focused on CM Punk, and he focused on Roman. But we know we've been hearing rumors about this feud for months now. For months now. What better than to kick it off in the Royal Rumble with Wade Barrett eliminating? Or what if Wade Barrett team up to help Drew? But it's all different type of scenarios, and that's why this is going to be a good Royal Rumble. It's, like I said, similar to the 1992 Royal Rumble. Remember 1992 Royal Rumble, you had Hogan versus Undertaker, who they the reason why the title was on the line because of that Tuesday in Texas. You had Ric Flair snooping around. You know, he had beef with Hogan. Then you had Hogan and Psycho said with their little fake friendship brewing there. You know what I mean? He had left Hogan for dead. So they had their little, it's so many intertwined, intangible, you know what I mean, issues. You had Piper, who had just won the IC title. He was in there, so he was a possibility to make history and be the first man to, on the same night, win both titles. So it was so many different elements, and it's similar to this year. It's so many different elements to play with in this year's Royal Rumble. Now, the next guy I got, I know y'all is yet. Don't unsubscribe. Do not unsubscribe. Do not leave the video. But let's just talk about it real quick, guys. Right? Just talk about it. Goldberg. Goldberg, guys. Goldberg is a surprise entry that I got, and I'm gonna also surprise you with. I think Goldberg is the my dark pick to win the whole Royal Rumble. And you guys gonna be like, Mr. Goodbread, you crazy, but I'm not, guys, because it's so star-studded that you can't give the Royal Rumble win to Roman Reigns because it's not gonna be fair to CM Punk. You can't give it to CM Punk because it's not gonna be fair to Roman Reigns. You can, and vice versa. You can't. So you eliminate all of them and give it to the Dark Horse. We all know that they want that retirement match between Gunther and Goldberg. And guys, remember, just because the person win the Royal Rumble, that don't mean they got to go on and win the world title. Like y'all get comfortable in these things. That don't mean they gotta go on, because I also did hear that Goldberg is gonna let Gunther go over. He's gonna let Gunther go over in the retirement match. He don't want to beat Gunther. He just want to have the last match. He want to have his last match and be done. So he can win the Royal Rumble and still lose to Gunther, and they get that match out the way. It's gonna happen, guys. So we gotta get it out the way. You know what I mean? We gotta get it out the way. And we all know. If you don't know, guys, we still can get, with Goldberg winning, we still can get CM Punk versus Cody versus Roman Reigns. Because that's what we're looking at, guys. Think about it. Put your thinking cap now on. If CM Punk used his favor, why would he mention anything about a favor if he was going to cleanly run, if he's going to have a clean route to the championship, knowing we going to book him to win the Royal Rumble? Why would we even bring up a favor? We already know it's looking like Roman Reigns. It's looking like Roman going to win this. But then there's always that Rock. There's always that Rock card. It's always that Rock, because we know that Rock ain't got no love for Roman. But then again, is Rock gonna help Roman? Because Roman is still a bad guy, guys. Y'all know that Roman is still a heel. Roman ain't never say Roman. In fact, Roman said, "I ain't nothing changed with the tribal chief." So the last time we checked, the tribal chief was a heel. So if nothing changed, then he a heel, guys, and he a heel until he tell us that he a face. He ain't apologized to nobody. He ain't show no remorse for the situations and the circumstances he put his whole team in. He did not apologize. He said yeet. Throughout this whole thing, he said yeet, and yeet is not an apology. Remember, he said yeet to Jay when Jay was like, make this promise. Jay ain't say apologize, and then he said say yeet. And that's what Roman said, yeet. It's crazy though, guys. But let's get into some more stuff, man. Let's get into some stuff. Let's get into some content for those of you that might not have been following the programs, the shows. Let's get into why my theory is my theory on the Royal Rumble. and we're gonna talk about how each of these superstars might get themselves eliminated. That's what we finna do today. So let's go with the tribal chief. The tribal chief declared his entry by way of Paul Heyman on Monday Night Raw. So let's pull that up and let's break that. Let's break down that. Let's look for the clues in what Paul Heyman tell us. Maybe we could see from what Paul Heyman say. Hold on, give me a second, guys. Trying to pull up because you know that you on Facebook. I mean Facebook. You know, YouTube don't play with this copyright stuff. So let me pull up the tribal chief. Where is the tribal chief at? All right, we'll put that up right there. Boom.
Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Paul Heyman. There comes a time in everyone's career where you just cannot wait to walk down that aisle, stand in the middle of this ring, and address the entire island of relevancy. Tonight is one of those nights. It is.
And I want y'all to keep in mind, guys, they don't put Paul Heyman with baby faces, guys. Paul Heyman don't go with baby faces. I know we're in the era where it's no baby face, there's a lot of tweeners, but Paul Heyman is not going to be with a baby face.
Amongst the greatest honors of my entire career to announce to you officially, there is only one reigning, defending, undisputed tribal chief of the WWE Universe and of the entire island of relevancy, and that tribal chief, Roman Reigns. Yes, the only tribal chief is Roman Reigns, and our tribal chief has authorized me to let all of you know what he intends to accomplish next. And I'm not just gonna share this with everyone at home. I'm not just gonna share that with everyone here tonight in Portland, Oregon. I want to share this news with one man in particular, one individual that deserves to hear this news face to face. And that man is the reigning, defending, undisputed WWE heavyweight champion, the American Nightmare. If he would please come down to the ring, Cody Rhodes.
Now there, guys, so you see already if Roman win, then there's no mystery. He's not going after Gunther. Roman won his title back. So already you know if Roman is the winner, then you can put him in the main event with Cody. You see? And if Roman win, then we're looking at a Cody versus Roman 3. Don't nobody really want that. So now you got to think, is that why CM Punk got this favor thing? Because we know CM Punk can inject himself. We might want to see that. We can inject that. We can ingest that. CM Punk versus Roman versus Cody. We can take that. But if we go into this with another This is turning into a Brock Lesnar versus Roman Reigns situation now. We don't want that. So you guys got to think. And this is why I say, if that's the case, then Roman is looking like the strong option to win if if Goldberg don't win.
Respect you, and my God, what a champion you have demonstrated yourself to be. You, sir, are a credit not just to WWE SmackDown, but to WWE in its entirety. Because you are such a great champion, Roman Reigns has asked me to come out here and tell you straight up to your face, now that he has won back the Ula Fala, Roman Reigns wants his title back. And so that there are no surprises, Roman Reigns wants you to know how he's going to get the title back. This is not a prediction. This is a spoiler. Roman Reigns hereby declares he is entering the 2025 Men's Royal Rumble with full intentions of winning and going on to WrestleMania to fight you once again for the championship.
Now, if that's the case, and if that's what's going to go down, maybe Roman Reigns make a quick friendship with the new bloodline, and they help him. But look for Roman. If he's gonna win, he's gonna do it in a heel fashion. He's not gonna be no baby face. Roman is not gonna win this on no baby face. Oh, y'all cheer for me now. Roman got that Ula Falal back, right? So now everybody can kiss his. That's how he's gonna move. Look for Roman to move like that, guys. All right, let's get to the next. And I could have played this one first because he kind of was the first one to declare his name and throw his name in the hat. And that's my guy, good old John Cena. You know what I mean? And he was predicted as the favorite, but I already told you my plan for John Cena. I would love to see Cena struggle, but win. But he got to win the Money in the Bank to do that, because he can't go in no one-on-one match with any superstar on our roster that has a championship right now and win that. That's not believable. But if he cash in on them, that's believable. So I don't have Cena winning the Royal Rumble. I know everybody is. That's the favorite, and And if he do win, I have him losing at WrestleMania. But let's hear Cena declare himself for the Royal Rumble.
My time is up. Their time is now, huh?
Yeah, John.
No. Don't get me wrong. We're going to have some fun. It's going to be a great year. But I want to say right now, as far as the 17th championship is concerned, it's never going to happen. Hold on. Wait. Hold on. Wait. I forgot where I was for a second. This is the WWE. They have some rules. You're supposed to never say never. Okay, so let's move never away and say it would take a miracle. I got a better chance at winning an Oscar, and you guys know you guys know. With a streak like that, I can't just waltz into the main event. With a streak like that, the only way I can get a championship match is to win the Money in the Bank briefcase or survive the Elimination Chamber. Or, I mean, you know.
And see, it's key. It's key that he said that. It's key that he said that Money in the Bank. You heard? I'm gonna play that back, cause that's what I got him winning. That's what I got him winning and cashing in. SummerSlam. By SummerSlam, he should be able to cash in his Money in the Bank contract on Gunther.
Or, I mean, you'd have to win the Royal Rumble. But that's, well, you guys know. With a streak like that, I can't just waltz into the main event. With a streak like that, the only way I can get a championship match is to, like, win the Money in the Bank briefcase or survive the Elimination Chamber. Or, I mean, you'd have to win the Royal Rumble. In Indianapolis. Okay, wait a minute. Crazy idea. But maybe I can win the Royal Rumble. Quick, I know it's a long shot, but just hear me out, okay? It's a lottery ticket, but in the lottery, you can't win if you don't play. And I was kind of just gonna show up to the Royal Rumble and do the thing and leave, but I should play, right? I should be in the Rumble. I mean, for me, it's my last Rumble. There is no maybe next year. And I'm up here talking about thank yous. Well, hell, the best way to say thank you to you is win the Royal Rumble and make history at WrestleMania. Right? Elephant in the room, it sounds impossible. But if you know anything about me, nothing's impossible. And the only time we say never around here is when we say never give up. Los Angeles, I do owe you a thank you. Because of you, I'm not just going to the Royal Rumble. I'm going to win the Royal Rumble. You want some? Come get some.
And that was John Cena right there with a very, very inspirational and believable, very believable speech right there declaring his entry. But I don't see John Cena winning this, man. I really don't. Remember, guys, when I told you my surprise entry was Wade Barrett? You know that Wade Barrett is definitely gonna gun for John Cena. You know that. Plus, John Cena got a little monkey on his back because CM Punk, we're going to get to CM Punk now. We're going to get to CM Punk's promo. CM Punk, why would CM Punk mention John Cena if CM Punk wasn't going to be so focused on John Cena, and maybe that's how CM Punk get himself eliminated? Because CM Punk got his eyes on John Cena while Drew Mack, Seth Rollins got his eyes all on Sam. Seth Rollins don't care about winning. Understand, guys. For my Seth Rollins fans, Seth Rollins do not care about winning this Royal Rumble. Seth Rollins is not going to be in any of the main events at this year's WrestleMania. He was in last year's WrestleMania main event. And listen, guys, let's listen to CM Punk.
Netflix, ladies and gentlemen, soul-crushing pressure. Did you watch last week? Did you watch the straight-edge superstar defeat the Messiah, Seth Rollins? And I know everybody's got a lot on their mind. CM Punk has a lot on his plate. And one of those things that is no longer on my plate is Seth Rollins. Last year, at the Royal Rumble, CM Punk's first televised match in WWE in over a decade, and it didn't go my way. Not only did it not go my way, my tricep decided to take a vacation, even though I already had 10 years off from the company, separated my tricep from the bone, and I didn't know what my future held. Didn't win the Rumble. That's one of my dreams. And that caused me to see in the distance what I thought was my career fading away. My dreams that were always so scary that a lot of people couldn't see, I couldn't see. A lot of people tell me right now that they don't see a big neon sign almost blinding me that says WrestleMania hanging right there in the crowd, but I see it. I made my biggest setback the biggest comeback. And speaking of comebacks, the man who famously says that you can't see him. John Cena. I see you, and I always have, my friend. And I see that John Cena has declared himself for the Royal Rumble. But live and in living color, ladies and gentlemen, I'm here to tell you that so have I. CM Punk 2025 is going to throw 29 other people over the top rope, whether they think that he can see them or not. And I'm going to raise my hand and I'm going to point to that sign, and you're going to hear my music, Cult of Personality, play my song.
And that was strong right there by CM Punk. And mind you, he mentioned John Cena, and he emphasized John Cena, and he was interrupted by Seth Rollins, guys. And Seth Rollins made sure that he let it be known that he was coming for CM Punk. CM Punk, if Vince was around, he got no chance at winning this. If it's up to Seth Rollins, no chance. So now let's get to Drew Mack, because Drew Mack pretty much got it. Drew Mack get it. Out of everybody, Drew Mack get it, yo. He get it. He's paying attention to Roman, because Roman has manipulated everybody. Roman manipulated everybody on his way back to getting his Ula Falat. That's what it's all about. And he finna manipulate his way through this Royal Rumble, but Drew is on his body. So let's listen to what Drew Mack gotta say, because Drew is thinking. Drew is thinking. Everybody else got some personal. Drew got personal, but Drew got, he on it. He on it. He know what it is. Let's listen to what Drew said.
I've never been more disappointed in myself that I underestimated you.
And get power, things heading into Italy, isn't it? You're all talk, the action doesn't line up. You said all the right things heading into tribal combat last week. We can't let Roman get power, but when everybody was getting involved, everybody was doing their part, you were nowhere to be seen. I neutralized Jey Uso. He didn't get involved. He was so worried about Drew McIntyre. You're only worried about your selfish agenda, worried about your little match, and then you went and lost your match. And the worst part of all is you're going to tell everybody, oh, I told you so. It's pathetic.
Jeez. Drew, I got no patience for any crap that comes out of
you.
here.
You have no patience.
I got no time.
You have
I
no
got
patience.
no patience.
I got no patience for you. I got no patience for you. And I'm out of time, and I'm done talking. One of you jerks wants to swing. I'll be right here. Let's go.
You want to swing? You want to go? Let's go. Holy. In a rematch of a dream match from a week ago?
Oh, you want to throw hands again? Punk, Rollins, and McIntyre in San Jose. That's what you want? No! Why would I ever do that? Have you both not listened to a word I've said? There's a bigger problem going on right now. Roman is playing chess while every other idiot is playing checkers right now.
That's it. That's it right there. That's the key line to what we in for this year at this year's Royal Rumble. It's gonna be so many moving parts. So many moving parts. Let me play that part right back.
A word I've said. There's a bigger problem going on right now. Roman is playing chess while every other idiot is playing checkers right now. I'm always a reluctant hero. I guess I'm going to have to step up for myself in that locker room, and whether you two realize it, for you both as well. If only there was a way I could get my hands on the title before he does. He's got his falafel already. He wants the title. If only there was a match where it's every man for themselves, guaranteed title match. Oh, wait. There is. I'll see you both in the Royal Rumble. You're welcome.
Man, yo. Like I said, guys, we're going to be in for a really, really good Royal Rumble this year. This is going to be great. This is going to be great. And then if the females Royal Rumble is centered around the Jade Cargill's attacker angle, oh, man, that is some storytelling that we're going to be in for, some good storytelling. So you guys, y'all let me know what y'all take on this year's Royal Rumble, who y'all got winning, from at what entry, who's going to enter at what number. You know what I mean? It's always great conversation when it comes to the Royal Rumble because there's so many things you could talk about. So you guys let me know, man. I'm going to go on and get on out of here, and I hope you guys have a great day. Thank y'all for tuning in, and I'll see you guys later.
This is a wreck. He's moving like an uncaged animal.
No lie, he's wild in there.